Thank you so much. So we're going to have one more partnership present, then we're going to have a little bit of a break, and then we'll do the next batch of 4. So the last partnership for this batch is Dave Fransman from Fordsburg Primary, who was sponsored by the First Rand Volunteers, and Pragasen from FNB. And I must say we had so much fun in the circle, and I think Dave and Bahia were a lot of the instigators of that fun. Dave, very, very colourful, and Pragasen really kind of balanced Dave out. So they really formed a very well-balanced partnership, and also one that from the beginning just hit it off and rode off into the sunset together. So, if we can have our 4th song, please.
Wow, good evening. Now we can understand what Dina was saying. He balanced me, and he tries so hard. But you know what? Today I was saying at school, try to teach an old whatever, new tricks, and see the results. And it gives me a pleasure tonight to start off by saying my road with Pragasen was just excellent. Now, where did it start from? It started on a spring day, the 27th of September 2016. It's a year ago, when I got round about 11, 12 o'clock, sitting here as an acting principal. Now I was already appointed by then at Fordsburg Primary School from her Honorable Dina Kramer. And Dina then said, "You are the principal of Fordsburg Primary School?" I said, "Yes. I want a yes or a no. And I want to know, we have started with this program. In fact, this program has been now for quite some time. And what we want you, are you willing to participate in this program? We're going to give you a partner." And I said, "A partner? Okay, fine. Listen." Then she said, "It's F&B." And I said, "Wow, Fordsburg Primary going to get money." And you know, was I disappointed when she said, "Mr. Fransman, it's not about money, it's about leadership and management." And I thought, shucks, must I go through that now? Spring Day, the 27th of September. And I have to be in Sandton by 2 o'clock. Attending Partners for Possibility first meeting. And I thought, and I tried to get myself out of this, and I realized, okay, fine. Listen here, Boetie, you have an option, yes or no. And I said, yes, I'll be there. And I remember at that point in time, I told Mr. Didat, Mr. Tagari, Ma'am Garip at that point in time, our deputy, and I said, I have to go to Partners for Possibility. What it is about, I don't know, but I have to go. I went. And here we are with this first meeting. At the end of the meeting, this is what we got. Now, as you can see, thick books. And I thought by myself, shucks, poor boy. You 58. You're turning in a couple of days, week, month, a month to be more exact, 3 weeks, you're turning 59. Now you have to go and read all these books. I said, okay, it's fine, I'll give it a try. And you've heard my other colleagues were mentioning about time to think, and I'm not going to mention all of them. But this is a partnership. There's something wrong. Technical problem. There's a partnership that we started with Pragasen, FNB, Fortsburg Primary School. And now I came to the school, being facilitator before, already been in a district as life orientation facilitator, and now I have to say, you're going to listen to me. This is wrong, this is right, we'll do it this way. And you know, very soon I've realized this. Oh, okay.
Stop there. Jam. No connection. Carry on, talk through the slides.
Okay. You see, when you're too old for these things. But that's and this is where we started with this. Thank you, Dina. And then we said, and I've realized this is a journey that I'm going to start with Partners for Possibility, FNB, and myself. And what do I need? I need a suitcase for this. A suitcase to go on this journey. It's up to us whether what we're going to put in this suitcase. And I've decided I'm going to put some padkos, the Afrikaans-speaking people, and I think that the Afrikaans word is so beautiful, padkos. What you're going to eat on your way somewhere. I was complaining about these books, but when I scanned through them, I've realized there's the padkos that I'm going to need on this journey. I'm going to mention a few of them. Leadership. And that's what Dino told me. Not money, leadership. With that leadership, how do you consult with people in your area? People in the community. I've got a chairperson of our SGB here tonight. And it's not an easy road. But we have started learning from each other. We could share. This afternoon he said, will you be at school? I'm coming and I just need to leave. I've got so much trust in him that I even leave him with my office keys. That's the trust through this podcast that I've put in this case. Appreciate each other. You know, when I started at Fortsburg, yes, I have the skills by being principal before at a high school for 10 years. I've been at the district office as life orientation facilitator. I've did some work for national. I did some work for province. I did some work for the district, etc. But there were a lot of things. And Mr. D, you thought you know everything? Oh no. And this guy came and balanced me out. True. There's no better word. Because I'm one of those people who will run and run and run. And my staff members know me. If I said, Mr. T, what's going on in that? Then, and Mr. Tagari, my HOD, will just, yes, sir. But we'll talk about these things. But through this program, I've started coming back. Part of this podcast, assumptions. How many times do we just keep on making assumptions? And we think that assumptions is good. We don't. Have to. Walk the talk. I'm a runner, and from time to time when 702 present the walk, the talk, walking all about cancer. I've realized through this program, we, not David, but me and my staff and the entire community should start building. And what this podcast taught me was to think out of the box. We're at a meeting and you can see there, and unfortunately I was in a situation previously and I couldn't put that specific pictures that I was looking for. But we then said in the staff, we're going to have a staff meeting. And we decided on birds of the feather flock together. That was the theme of that staff meeting. And believe me, I've even heard today, one of my teachers was saying, you know what, sir, remember we peacocks decided to do 1, 2, 3. They started calling themselves now those birds. Unity, to bring it in diversity, because we are a school of diversity. Muslims, Hindus, Indians, Christians, Somalians, Pakistanians, and I have to start adapting to a new culture and thinking that way. Empowerment. Start sharing with other people. We start sharing. And that is a Principles Power breakfast that we had last week, starting from Partners from Possibility. And that is the successes. That's done by our own team at our school, sharing. That was FinFit on that when we realized we need to coach our teachers in this regard. And my aim is to be like an eagle, to swift over waters and to make sure that we achieve whatever we need to achieve. And through that, we say, we appreciate each and every one. My partner, Pragasen, my school, my team, and Dina and her team from Partner from Possibility. I thank you.
Let me just... Good evening, everybody. As you can imagine, the listening skills came in quite handy for me with this partnership. Okay, so our time has run out. But let me very quickly share that it has been a privilege for me being on this program. Not just to get to meet this exuberant personality that is Sir Dave Fransman, but I think Pat said it earlier. He said that the life of principals and teachers can best be described as difficult. It's not a job that these guys have, it's a calling. And I've got exposed to that. And I've realized that these schools actually hold the keys to our future as a nation. And this program was really awesome in putting communities, different communities together to help us proactively shape what our future can ultimately look like. Thank you.